sometimes I'm literally talking to spirit guides and the other guy is hearing voices. And that's the reason he's in the ward, and I'm supposed to get him out of there, you know? So in the psych ward, I have to I have to pretend like I'm the less crazy one. So when I come to a psych ward, I have to help people, and the people there are amazing. And I'm talking about schizophrenics and stuff, you know? I've worked with them for a long time, and lots of other illnesses saw them as well. But all of them kind of have in common that they're they're in a sense really real, they're really vulnerable. And I loved that so much. It's so good to play with them and um, to have humor with them. It is just the craziest thing, you know. I have also a lot of humor, and I couldn't resist also playing with them, you know. So uh, I don't know, when I walk through a building and people are just, they are talking in themselves, or also usually they're very silent because, man, they experience a lot more than you and I. And I've seen paintings of them, you know, they would show me, and one guy was actually making music, and that was, I'm also a musician, and it was amazing. I had to listen though. He wouldn't really allow me to play. It was really just he wanted to show me, and it actually made me happy to listen to that guy. And he was good. It was like he was freaking playing blues and stuff, and it was definitely all right. But these people, they have so much going on, right? Because you and I, we both do our things, but these guys, they constantly, they are hearing or seeing something that really isn't there. So I would just, you know, some I don't like to call them patients. I don't really know, but you know, one of the one of the people was coming to me, and I'm just like, hey, you know, and she's like, hey, you know, I'm a shoemaker in China, you know. I was like, oh, I don't hope you do kid labor there. Because I can't resist. And she was like, no, no, no. I make ballet shoes, you know, ballet shoes. That's the word. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then she will talk about that she's a ballet dancer. And in the end, really never really know if it's true or not. Also, one time, because that's the amazing thing, at some point we organized like a music evening where they could all step up or step in and just play whatever they wanted. And I can tell you, it goes from the soul. It doesn't, you know. So one of the guys I was talking about actually could make music. The rest of them wasn't really in any way schooled in it, but they would go up there, man, and they would just from the soul, just whatever they felt like, you know. And it was always with the song they liked. They picked the songs, but it was so much more pure than the average human. And man, I loved that so much. I really did. Don't be mistaken though, these people, you know, there were, it was also constantly like crazy things happening there. It wasn't just like all pink clouds and whatever. But the point is, in my life as well, you know, I also, when I go through, so that's why I make these videos. I have so much going on with me, and I don't know, it really makes me wonder sometimes, like, you know, what's the difference? So like I said, this guy is schizophrenic, he's hearing voices, he's talking. At the same time, spirit guides are talking to me. And I can tell you, as a guy who perceives so much, walking into a building like that is extreme, because it is just, I cannot explain. It's not like a positive energy. Let me tell you that. It was really heavy for me to go there, even though I love the people so much and I love my job so much. But it's not a good place to be in. Like, can you imagine that you perceive something to be completely real, right? And the whole world is telling you it isn't true. And at some point you're gonna be like, well, the world is wrong then, you know. And uh, that is exactly what these people were living in, day by day, day by day. And then to hear that you need help and you actually like need medication, like that's also why as workers we are not allowed to deny the problem. Like I can say I don't experience your reality because I really didn't. But under no circumstances can I say you're not schizophrenic, right? So, but that's also kind of what I really want to say. Like they, because they like nothing works. At least in their head, it doesn't work anymore, right? Because there's just too much going on all the time. What does work is the rest, like their feeling. They are super hella sensitive about if you're a real person or not. They will see right through you, right? To capabilities that you, like ordinary humans, are not even capable of, because they just need to know they're secure. And oh man, that's also the part that I really hated about this job, is that usually a lot of people, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to exclude myself from here, but I just kind of like, I'm a healthcare worker. I know how things work. No, you're a human. You also don't know how a lot of things work. So we shouldn't explain it to people all the time. We should be stable for these people, right? And I'm really trying to be stable with all the things I have going on. But that is definitely what I didn't like, because these guys will see right through you. They often will see your problems, and also when you are not all right and not good in yourself. And sometimes they will take huge advantage of that, and the other time they will just say that because they want an even relationship with you, right? They really want to be, how do you say that? That you're both equal in a hierarchy, right? So, and it's very confusing that when a healthcare worker starts denying his own problems, and you have to look at all your problems, right? As a patient, because that is the role you're playing, both of you. So I did not like that part of my job one bit, and I get often frustrated with coworkers, and I can do nothing else but just try when someone comes to me and they make a really, really shitty remark about me, and to always just go like, is it true what this person is saying? And most of the time I found it true, to be honest. A lot of the times they do ask like, are you gay? Because I'm just this thing that you... I'm not like a lot of guys you've seen. Maybe, probably, I don't know, but there's something different about me. They can tell in that way. I can also be a bit feminine. It doesn't matter. But I will usually say, don't drop your soap when you go to shower today. And they will never ask again. However, when I will tell them like, I am absolutely not gay, it will be a thing forever. So, yeah. What I loved most about, especially the schizophrenic people, is they would allow me to play with them so much, right? Because just like the shoemaker in China, I did that the whole day, and I also, it doesn't really matter. I was also always doing it to kind of mirror them, and it was in a helpful way, but it was also just, I have humor, I need to play with the situation because it's funny as hell to me. And they often would see the humor in it as well. And they are so busy with their head, they cannot really process a lot of things because there's so much going on. Sometimes they don't even know you're sitting next to them, and they would still laugh when you would, mirror them like that, and just kind of play with, basically the fact that they had schizophrenic episodes and stuff, Oh, amazing. These people really, they changed my life. Holy shit, yeah. So I don't really have anything else to say. Subscribe to my channel if you like stuff like this. It's an interesting world we live in, and I've had the honor to experience a lot of it. Being as sensitive as I am. So yeah, I'll be seeing you with the next video then. Ciao.